My sign language interpreter once again is Philip Omondi. Now, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has come to the defense of his proposal to hold a referendum alongside the 2027 general election. Speaking during this year's Maragoli Cultural Festival in Vihiga County, Mudavadi now says failure to conduct the delimitation of boundaries within the 8 to 12 years window has provided for, that is provided for in the Constitution, will make the 2027 general election null and void. As Ian Keitani reports, the Prime CS also rallied the Mulembe community to vote as a bloc in honor of the late Raila Odinga and support the government of the day in the forthcoming general election.
As the country dissects the proposal to stage a referendum in 2027 alongside the general election, the man at the center of it all, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, has moved with speed to defend his controversial proposal, citing failure to conduct boundary delimitation as among the issues that are likely to result to a constitutional crisis and even render the 2027 general election an illegality.
We are staring at a massive legal crisis where the 2027 election could be nullified before it even begins. Our 2010 Constitution demands boundaries review every 8 to 12 years. Our deadline was March 6, 2024. We have passed it. We are now in a period of constitutional non-compliance.
Despite former Premier Raila Odinga insisting that the CDF should be in the hands of county chiefs and not members of parliament, sentiments that brought him at loggerheads with the legislators, Mudavadi, 2 months after Odinga's death, is championing for the entrenchment of the fund into the constitution, while also calling for the introduction of the Senate Oversight Fund and the Ward Development Fund for senators and MCs respectively.
We need also to introduce a new development fund, namely the Senate Oversight Fund, to cater for the specific role played by senators in providing for devolution. That means we make CDF constitutional and we also make the Senate funds constitutional. We should also constitutionalize the proposed creation of the Ward Development Fund.
The former Sabatia lawmaker, speaking during the Maragoli Cultural Festival, also voiced his support for the creation and formalizing of the offices of Prime Minister and leaders of official opposition in the Constitution through a referendum. Despite serving in a government that promised to ensure the two-third gender rule is upheld, President William Ruto failing to walk the talk as promised in his cabinet appointments, the Prime CS now claims only a referendum can put an end to the debate of inclusion. Emboldened by the recent victory of the broad-based candidates in the recently concluded by-elections, Mudavadi did not hesitate to rally the Mulembe community behind President Ruto's re-election bid.
The Malava constituency triumph was a victory for purpose over rhetoric. I am convinced that President Ruto is the captain we need to navigate this storm. I urge the entire Mulembe nation and all Kenyans, let us stand with President William Ruto for 2027. Let us give him a resounding mandate to finish the work of transforming Kenya.
Ian Keitani, KTN, Nairobi.
Thank you for that report, Ian.